And so what I thought was, after a 50-year war on poverty and trillions of dollars spent, we still have the same poverty rates. We have 45 million people in poverty. So I think what we as a country, this isn't a Republican-Democrat thing, it's we as a country need to say, that's not good enough. We're not getting the results we need. What do we do to get the results? And I think the best thing we can do is go listen to people who are fighting poverty right now, and especially those who are overcoming it.
What can the federal government do?
What the federal government's good at doing is providing resources. What the federal government is bad at doing is dictating solutions. And so what we have done at the federal government is we have measured success based on effort, input. How much money are we spending? How many programs are we creating? How many people are on the programs? Rather than measuring success based on results, outcomes. How many people are we actually getting off of poverty? And what I think the federal government has done is displaced local problem solving with top-down, one-size-fits-all, and it's not working. And so we need to go to an outcome-based approach and rework our poverty-fighting strategy, overhaul our poverty-fighting strategies to be focused on results and outcomes. And that means listening to people on the ground fighting poverty, not telling them how to overcome it.
Does it also mean the federal government needs to make more money available?
It's really not a more money thing. It's spend the money we have more effectively. So I think we need to do another round of welfare reform, not to save money, but to save lives. And so it's not a function of pumping more money into the same failed system, because we'll just get the same failed result. It's rethinking how we actually attack the root causes of poverty. All we do these days effectively is treat the symptoms of poverty. Why don't we figure out how to go at the root causes of poverty?
What would be one thing you would do to attack the root causes?
Well, I would consolidate many of our federal poverty programs into flexible programs to go to our states to customize a welfare benefit for a person's particular need. Because what you do when you stack up all these poverty programs on top of each other, we had this thing called a poverty trap, where we're actually disincentivizing a person from getting on with their life and going to work. It pays not to take that risk to take a job to go help improve your life because of the benefits you lose.
How do you convince Republicans that it is in their interest? Because as you well remember, Mitt Romney pretty well said, these are votes I'm never going to get.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what is in Mitt's heart. I can just tell you that. This is the right thing to do. I mean, it's not the American idea if 45 million people in our country don't believe in it. I mean, the American idea is the condition of your birth doesn't determine the outcome of your life. Anybody in this country can overcome their current circumstances and make a better life for themselves and their kids. We were taught believing that. We believe that. There are a lot of people who don't believe that. I think that's one of the lessons you get from Baltimore.